How to Win the Mind Game Reverse Psychology Strategies for 2025. Have you ever been shut out, only to discover it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today on Stoic in Your Life, we delve into mastering the mind game with reverse psychology strategies for 2025. Picture a world where every no doesn't hold you back, but pushes you forward. Rejection, often seen as a setback, can be your launching pad to success. It's not about manipulating fate, but recognizing that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something better. Feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued, it's time to change the narrative. In this video, we'll explore 13 powerful lessons to harness the power of rejection. These aren't just theories, they're practical strategies you can use in everyday life. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell so YouTube knows you value our content. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Ready to turn rejection into your greatest advantage? One, ignore them. When life hands you the cold shoulder of indifference, don't shrink back. Rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty. It's a powerful statement of your self-worth. Think about it. Someone decides you're not worth their time. That's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're saying, I am worth more. It's like turning a mirror towards them, silently reflecting their behavior, and showing them you're unaffected. This approach can be seen as embodying the wisdom of Epictetus, who said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Focus on your life, your goals, and your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich you, be it reading, sports, learning a new skill, or just enjoying the company of those who do value you. This isn't about getting back at someone. It's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it matters. Sometimes it stings when someone ignores us, but instead of dwelling in that pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off it. You're not just surviving their rejection, you're thriving despite it. This approach doesn't just show emotional maturity, it's a testament to your inner strength. Remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. By redirecting your focus towards self-improvement and engaging in fulfilling activities, you enhance your sense of self-worth and resilience. Think about the athletes who train harder after a defeat, or the entrepreneurs who rise after a business failure. They don't let rejection define them. They use it as fuel to achieve greater heights. This same principle can apply to our daily lives. For example, instead of seeking validation from those who overlook you, invest your time in building meaningful relationships and pursuing personal goals. This mindset not only helps in overcoming rejection, but also leads to a more fulfilling and empowered life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. So harness the power of indifference, let it propel you forward, and continue to grow stronger, knowing that your true worth is defined by your actions and self-belief. 2. Don't reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to show your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining our composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine, it's about internal resilience. Displaying that you're unaffected isn't a charade, it's a reflection of true inner stability. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. It's not a performance for others, but a testament to your own strength. This approach isn't about denying your feelings, acknowledge them, but don't let them be the captain of your ship. Let calmness and self-assurance be your guides. It's about controlling what you can, your actions, your responses, your demeanor. By continuing your life with confidence, you're not just showing others your strength, you're reminding yourself of it. It's a subtle but powerful way of asserting that your sense of self-worth is independent of others' opinions or actions. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you're embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. This isn't about hiding your emotions. It's about managing them in a way that maintains your dignity and self-respect. Think about a modern-day example. A professional who, despite facing challenges at work, maintains their composure and continues to perform at their best. This person doesn't broadcast their struggles, but instead focuses on their goals and personal growth. Their resilience not only earns respect, but also strengthens their inner resolve. This demonstration of wisdom and integrity shows that you are grounded in your own character and not swayed by external circumstances. Your response in the face of rejection is not just for the world to see. It's a mirror reflecting your own fortitude and stability. By managing your emotions and staying focused on your path, you turn potential setbacks into opportunities for growth. Maintain your composure, focus on what you can control, and continue to move forward with confidence. This approach not only protects your dignity, but also empowers you to handle life's challenges with grace and strength. Embrace this mindset and let it guide you towards a more resilient and fulfilling life, where your worth is determined by your own actions and beliefs, not by the opinions of others. 3. Remove them from your mind. When faced with rejection, harnessing the art of detachment becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal. This isn't about forgetting or pretending the rejection didn't sting. It's about channeling that experience into something transformative. Start by acknowledging the rejection. Feel its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts. Like a skilled sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves to steer you forward, not to capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a shift in perspective. Picture rejection not as a roadblock but as a detour sign, guiding you towards new paths and possibilities. Explore activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking, take up a sport that tests your limits, or volunteer in a community project that offers a fresh perspective. These aren't just distractions. They are stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Every new experience carves out a part of you, making you more resilient and adaptable. Also, cultivate a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. In their company, share your aspirations and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll find that what once seemed like a painful rejection was, in fact, a nudge towards a more fulfilling path. Think about a time in modern life where rejection was a blessing in disguise. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections from publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Her journey teaches us that setbacks can be springboards to greater opportunities. When we detach emotionally from rejection, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and personal growth. Ask yourself, how can you transform your rejection into a stepping stone for success? By engaging in new activities and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you redirect your focus and energy towards constructive outcomes. Use this philosophy to see rejection as a catalyst for action, not as a deterrent. Let this be a lesson in resilience and adaptability, where every no becomes an opportunity to explore new avenues and grow stronger. By shifting your perspective and focusing on self-improvement, you turn rejection into a powerful motivator. Each new challenge you embrace and each supportive person you include in your circle enhances your journey of self-discovery. This process not only helps you overcome the pain of rejection, but also builds a foundation of inner strength and confidence. The specific lesson here is that rejection is not an end, but a beginning. It's a call to action, urging you to explore, grow, and adapt. Embrace each rejection with the understanding that it is shaping you into a more resilient and capable individual. As you apply these principles in your life, you will find that rejection becomes less of a setback and more of a stepping stone towards your true potential. We'd love to hear from you. Comment below with resilience to show you've made it through. Your interaction helps our community grow. Thank you for being a part of Stoic in your life. 4. Demonstrate your value. Have you ever felt the sting of rejection only to realize later that it was a test of your resilience and an opportunity to demonstrate your true value? Rejection stings, but it's also a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of wilting under its weight, view it as a chance to reveal your grit. The next time you're sidestepped in a meeting or overlooked for a promotion, take a breath and channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. Your value isn't diminished by others' oversight. It's an opportunity to shine brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. Remember that old saying, when one door closes, another opens. That's not just idle chatter, it's a blueprint for action. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth, it's a redirection to where you're needed more. If you're passed over for a role, maybe it's the universe nudging you toward something that aligns better with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reassess and realign. This isn't about plastering a smile over disappointment. It's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy both for yourself and others. Maybe that colleague who overlooked you is battling their own insecurities. Extend understanding, not as a weakness, but as a testament to your strength. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, learn, and then, like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection more formidable and wise than before. Rejection, therefore, isn't the end of your story. It's a twist in the plot, pushing you towards becoming the most authentic, resilient version of yourself. Face it head-on with the wisdom of the ages and the vitality of youth, and watch as it transforms from your biggest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth and success. Addressing these questions and taking proactive steps, you not only demonstrate your value, but also build a resilient mindset that is essential for long-term success. Embrace each rejection with the understanding that it is shaping you into a more resilient and capable individual. As you apply these principles in your life, you will find that rejection becomes less of a setback and more of a stepping stone towards your true potential, aligning perfectly with the Stoic wisdom that our power lies in our response, not in the actions of others. 5. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. Here's where you flip the script. Embrace silence. It's not about playing games, it's about regaining your power. When you choose not to react, not to bombard with messages or calls, you're taking a step back. This pause isn't just for them, it's for you. To recalibrate, to remember your worth isn't tied to someone's approval. Think of it as a strategic move. You're not just waiting, you're reflecting and growing. It's a time to refocus on your goals, your passions, your life. This period of no contact isn't cold or unkind. It's a boundary you set for your mental peace. It's saying, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-worth and confidence. Silence can be a powerful statement. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing, even attractive. It shows you're not easily shaken, that you have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. It's not about making them regret or come back crawling. It's about showing you're solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. This approach doesn't guarantee a change in their behavior, but it ensures a change in yours, making you stronger, more resilient and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and poise. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By choosing silence, you are reclaiming your power and setting a strong foundation for emotional resilience. Reflect on a time in modern life when silence has spoken louder than words. Consider the story of a professional who, after being passed over for a promotion, chose not to protest but to channel their energy into their work. They took on new projects, developed new skills, and eventually, their work spoke for itself, leading to even greater opportunities. This silence wasn't passive. It was a powerful statement of self-worth and focus. It showed resilience and the ability to rise above immediate reactions, aligning with the Stoic philosophy of maintaining control over one's emotions. Not reacting impulsively, we give ourselves the opportunity to respond thoughtfully and strategically. This silence becomes a period of growth, a time to refocus on what truly matters. It helps us remember that our worth isn't determined by others' approval, but by our own self-respect and confidence. Incorporating this practice into your life means recognizing when to step back and allow silence to be your response. It's about understanding that sometimes the best action is no action at all. This silence allows you to build a life that is rich and fulfilling, not dependent on external validation, but grounded in your own values and passions. It teaches you to set boundaries that protect your mental peace and strengthen your emotional resilience. Silence can be your most powerful response. It's a tool that helps you regain control, reflect, and grow. It's a reminder that your worth isn't tied to someone else's recognition, but is inherent in your own sense of self. As you embrace this practice, you'll find that rejection becomes less about loss and more about opportunity. You become more resilient, more focused, and more capable of handling whatever comes your way with grace and poise. So the next time you're faced with rejection, remember the power of silence and let it guide you towards greater strength and self-awareness. 6. Prove them wrong. The art of using rejection isn't simply about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about transforming no into your fuel for growth. Let's say someone doubts your abilities in a specific skill or task. Here's your chance to sharpen that skill, not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive deep into learning, practice relentlessly, and show up with a level of proficiency that even you didn't know you had. This isn't about a grand reveal to the doubters. It's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-assurance. Consider the impact of your actions rather than words. You don't need to announce your plans or progress. Let your results speak. If you're deemed uncreative, embark on a project that showcases your creativity. If labeled as uncommitted, let your consistent actions be your response. This silent revolution of self-improvement isn't a battle against others' perceptions, but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change, the world's narrative about you shifts too. Think of Thomas Edison, who faced countless failures before inventing the light bulb. His persistence turned skepticism into admiration. The true essence of proving them wrong lies not in changing their opinions, but in transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, but also redefine your understanding of your capabilities. This isn't just about proving them wrong. It's about redefining what right means to you. And in this journey, the greatest victory is the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In modern life, think about the entrepreneurs who faced rejection from investors but went on to build successful companies. Their stories are not just about proving others wrong, but about discovering and surpassing their own potential. The journey of self-improvement is a continuous process. It requires dedication, hard work, and a commitment to personal excellence. As you focus on your growth, you'll find that the opinions of others matter less, and your self-worth increases. This transformation is powerful and liberating, allowing you to pursue your passions with greater vigor and confidence. Ultimately, the lesson here is to use rejection as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. By focusing on improving yourself and achieving your goals, you turn every no into a stepping stone towards success. Embrace this mindset and let it guide you towards a life of personal excellence and fulfillment. Time you face doubt or rejection, use it as fuel to push yourself further and achieve what you once thought impossible. This approach not only silences the doubters, but also unlocks your true potential, setting you on a path to lasting success. 7. Go out and have fun. Embracing joy isn't just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience when faced with rejection. Instead of stewing in the sourness of the experience, counter that instinct by deliberately seeking out joy. This isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about giving them a new playground. Whether it's exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. In your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than just uplift your spirits. They reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Each laugh shared, each story exchanged, is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You're part of a larger narrative, one that thrives on connection and shared resilience. Rejection can feel like a closed door, but in reality, it opens many more. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic foreign to you. These experiences are not just distractions, they're opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and more equipped to handle life's curveballs. Remember, the goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to grow from it, turning every no into a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. Think about a time in modern life when stepping out of your comfort zone led to unexpected joy. Consider someone who, after facing a professional setback, decided to travel and immerse themselves in a different culture. They not only discovered new passions, but also returned home with a renewed perspective and resilience. How often do we miss out on such growth because we let rejection define us? What if we saw every no as an invitation to explore new paths and find new joys? Incorporating this mindset into your life means recognizing the power of joy and connection as tools for resilience. Instead of retreating into isolation, engage with the world around you. Seek out experiences that challenge you and bring happiness. This approach not only helps you cope with rejection, but also enriches your life in ways you might never have imagined. By focusing on growth and joy, you turn each rejection into a stepping stone towards a fulfilling and vibrant life. The lesson here is to use rejection as a catalyst for discovering new joys and building resilience. Embrace the opportunities that come with stepping out of your comfort zone and engaging with the world. As you do, you'll find that rejection becomes less of a setback and more of a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. So the next time you face rejection, remember to go out and have fun. Seek joy, connect with others, and let each new experience add depth and richness to your life. 8. Build your social status. In this moment of feeling unseen lies a hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn such moments of rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking validation from others, focus on self-enhancement and community involvement. This isn't about climbing a social ladder. It's about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Activities like physical fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career aren't just tasks. They are your tools to carve out a stronger, more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey, not for applause, but for connection. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This isn't a strategy to gather followers, but a sincere attempt to find like-minded souls. By engaging in volunteering or networking, you're not just adding lines to your resume, you're weaving a tapestry of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good are intertwined. Building your social status should be about genuine self-improvement and contributing to your community. It's not a quest for popularity, but a journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be a step towards improvement, with a ripple effect that enhances the community. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing that your growth positively impacts those around you. This perspective shift is crucial. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing yourself grow and, in turn, helping others grow. In modern life, consider how many successful individuals started from moments of being overlooked or underestimated. They didn't seek validation from those who ignored them. Instead, they focused on their own growth and used their experiences to connect with others meaningfully. Engage in activities that build your skills and character, and seek out opportunities to help others. Volunteer for causes you care about. Join groups that align with your interests, and share your journey with those who understand and appreciate it. This approach not only enhances your social status, but also enriches your life and the lives of those around you. By focusing on genuine connections and personal growth, you turn rejection into a powerful tool for positive transformation. The lesson here is that building your social status is not about seeking external validation, but about enhancing your inner self and contributing to your community. Embrace the Stoic mindset and use every experience, including rejection, as an opportunity for growth. By doing so, you not only improve your own life, but also create a positive impact on those around you. Time you feel invisible. Remember that your true worth is not defined by others' recognition, but by your own growth and the meaningful connections you create. 9. Act as if they don't exist. When faced with someone who ignores you, sometimes the strongest response is a quiet one. It's not about being petty or cold. It's about respecting your own peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to catch their eye or spark a conversation. Instead, redirect your attention to those who value your presence. In a social setting, like a party, this might mean turning towards someone who appreciates your company and starting a conversation there. Remember, your worth isn't defined by someone else's acknowledgement. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In those unavoidable moments where you must interact with this person, maintain professionalism. Keep conversations brief, to the point, and devoid of personal depth. This isn't about showing them up. It's about showing up for yourself. By keeping it strictly business, you're not giving room for unnecessary drama. It's a stance that says, I'm here for what's important, not for the play. This approach helps you stay focused on what matters, keeping you grounded and unshaken by indifference. If the disregard continues, embrace the power of walking away. This isn't defeat. It's a strategic retreat. It's about understanding that your energy is better invested elsewhere, in relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth. Think of someone like Oprah Winfrey who, despite early rejections and setbacks, chose to focus on her growth and eventually built an empire. Your response to indifference isn't a reflection of defeat. It's a testament to your strength and self-respect. Embrace this Stoic mindset and use each interaction as a chance to reinforce your inner peace. As you practice this approach, you'll find that you become more resilient and confident, knowing that your value isn't tied to someone else's recognition. Instead, it's rooted in your own sense of self-worth and the meaningful connections you choose to nurture. 10. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in the face of indifference isn't about getting the upper hand. It's about maintaining your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence be a period of introspection. It's a time to understand your feelings, to sift through your thoughts, and to find clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person. It's about preserving your inner peace. As the philosopher Seneca said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. In this silence, there's a profound opportunity for personal growth. It's not about shutting down, it's about opening up to yourself. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our values, and how we want to engage with the world. It's a moment to reinforce your character and align your responses with your principles. Think of it as a strategic pause, a way to recalibrate and focus on what truly matters. If you choose to remain silent, let it be a conscious choice rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's a decision to avoid engaging in behaviors that are beneath you, like manipulation, revenge, or pettiness. Instead, it's embracing Stoicism's call for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just ignoring someone else. You're attentively listening to yourself. It's a practice in maintaining your composure, focusing on your personal journey, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. This approach can be incredibly empowering, demonstrating your strength and resilience. Instead of reacting negatively or trying to undermine their colleagues, they choose to remain calm and focused on their own growth. This silent strength not only preserves their dignity but also often leads to greater respect and future opportunities. Silence can be your most powerful response. It's a way to maintain your dignity, enhance your self-awareness, and focus on what truly matters. By choosing silence, you turn moments of indifference into opportunities for introspection and growth. Remember, your worth isn't defined by others' recognition, but by your own self-respect and wisdom. Embrace the Stoic mindset and let your silence speak volumes about your strength and resilience. This practice not only enriches your life, but also sets a powerful example for others, showing that true power often lies in quiet confidence. So, the next time you face indifference, remember the power of silence and let it guide you towards greater self-awareness and personal growth. 11. Don't beg for attention. When someone ignores you, it's not a signal to perform louder for their gaze. Instead, it's an opportunity to turn inward and reaffirm your own value. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem shouldn't be a pendulum swayed by others' attentions. It's about being firm in your self-regard, knowing that your worth isn't up for negotiation. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Engage in your passions and pursuits with a heart full of self-sufficiency. It's not about showing off to make someone realize what they're missing. It's about realizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Indulge in activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and cultivate a life that makes you proud. This isn't a passive act. It's a vibrant, active embrace of your own life. It's about being so involved in your own growth and happiness that the need for outside validation starts to fade away into irrelevance. So, rather than chasing after fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life that you're content with, independent of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance be a byproduct of your personal development and achievements, not a show put on for an audience. This Stoic approach isn't just about dealing with rejection. It's about transcending it. By focusing on what truly matters, your own journey of growth and fulfillment, you turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of self-worth. Channel your efforts into activities that enhance your skills and bring joy to your life. This shift in focus not only empowers you, but also makes you less reliant on external validation. Engaging in meaningful pursuits and surrounding yourself with supportive people creates a fulfilling life. Volunteer for causes you care about. Join groups that align with your interests, and share your journey with those who truly appreciate it. This approach enriches your life and helps you build a solid foundation of self-worth that isn't easily shaken by others' indifference. Embrace the Stoic mindset and use each experience, including rejection, as a chance to grow and improve. By doing so, you'll find that your need for outside validation diminishes, replaced by a deep sense of self-respect and confidence. Time you're tempted to beg for attention, remember that your worth is not defined by others' recognition, but by your own self-belief and the meaningful life you create. This approach not only enriches your personal journey, but also sets a powerful example for others, showing that true strength comes from within. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose to respond with kindness, but keep your emotional world fortified. This isn't about being cold, it's about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet such moments not with emotional turbulence, but with a composed heart. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance is not about building walls, it's about drawing lines. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you cannot control how others respond. This distance is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength and self-respect. It's a conscious choice to not let someone else's actions dictate your emotional state. By staying kind yet detached, you're saying, I choose not to let your indifference upset my balance. This approach doesn't just protect you, it empowers you. Think about a modern-day example, a professional who, despite being overlooked for a promotion, continues to treat colleagues with respect and kindness while maintaining a healthy emotional distance. This person doesn't let the setback define their worth or alter their behavior. Instead, they focus on their work, knowing their value isn't diminished by others' recognition. How often do we let someone's indifference affect our self-worth? What if, instead, we chose to remain kind and composed, letting our actions speak for themselves? This path of kindness combined with emotional detachment is a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that allows you to interact with grace yet stand firm in your own emotional integrity. It's a demonstration of respect for yourself and for others, and a testament to your maturity and understanding. By practicing this approach, you navigate through life's rejections not with bitterness or hurt, but with an unshakable sense of inner tranquility and dignity. Doing so, you maintain your dignity and empower yourself to stay balanced and composed. This Stoic approach helps you build resilience and emotional strength, turning potential setbacks into opportunities for personal growth. Thanks you watch video. We'd love to connect with you. Comment below with strength to share your support. Your thoughts and experiences help make our community stronger. Thank you for being a part of Stoic in your life. 13. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, making you want to react and let your emotions run wild. But here's a secret weapon from the Stoic playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take control. But Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path. It suggests embracing a composed, thoughtful response. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about not letting them control you. Here is where we need to get practical. Breathe and reflect on why this moment isn't defining you. It's just a moment. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not on others' behavior. So, stay polite and kind. If you feel like reaching out, do so with genuine concern, not expectation. This approach isn't about being passive, it's about being the master of your emotions. It's recognizing that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. Adopting this mindset isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. It's a journey towards self-confidence, where you learn to value yourself independently. By doing this, you show real strength and resilience. And guess what? That's incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who are self-assured, those who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. By staying calm, you're not just coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. Imagine the power in that. You are not merely surviving, you're thriving despite the setbacks. Think of athletes who don't react to a missed shot with despair, but with determination to do better next time. Or a business leader who sees a failed venture not as the end, but as a lesson for the next big success. The next time you're brushed off, instead of reacting with hurt, remind yourself of your worth. Dive into activities that reinforce your self-esteem and bring you joy, such as sports, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. This approach allows you to reclaim your energy and invest it where it truly matters. It's about building a life so fulfilling that external validation becomes a pleasant addition, not a necessity. This method is not about seeking revenge or getting back at someone. It's about empowering yourself. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom is timeless. It teaches that our strength lies in our response to adversity. By choosing calmness, you choose strength and resilience. You become a beacon of self-assuredness, inspiring others with your composure and inner peace. So, the next time rejection comes your way, take a deep breath, reflect on your true worth, and respond with calm assurance. This isn't just about handling rejection. It's about thriving in its face and growing stronger. By embracing this Stoic approach, you turn every no into a stepping stone towards greater self-awareness and personal growth, ultimately mastering the mind game and winning at life. 14. Establish personal boundaries. "Boundaries are the distance at which I can love you and me simultaneously," said Prentice Hemphill, emphasizing the profound importance of personal boundaries. Establishing personal boundaries is crucial for maintaining mental well-being and protecting yourself from manipulation, especially when navigating the complexities of relationships and interactions. This strategy requires recognizing your needs and communicating them effectively, ensuring others respect your limits and personal space. Begin by cultivating self-awareness. Identify what makes you uncomfortable and where your boundaries are being tested. Once you have clarity, assertively communicate these boundaries. It's essential to be firm yet polite, ensuring your message is clear without being confrontational. For example, if someone frequently demands your time, you might assert, "I need time to recharge. I'll get back to you later." Consistency is another vital aspect. Enforcing your boundaries consistently shows their importance and signals to others that you are serious about maintaining them. People may test your limits, especially if they are not accustomed to them. Stand your ground, reinforcing your limits as necessary, which might mean saying no more often or distancing yourself from those who refuse to respect your boundaries. This approach isn't just about shielding yourself from others, but also about self-care. Prioritizing your well-being allows you to focus on what truly matters. By respecting your boundaries, you build self-respect and self-worth, essential components of a healthy mindset. Establishing and maintaining boundaries helps create healthier, more respectful relationships and prevents manipulation and emotional exhaustion. As Epictetus wisely noted, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Boundaries are not merely a defense mechanism. They are a proactive step toward a balanced and fulfilling life. They enable you to love and respect yourself while managing your relationships with others effectively. This strategy is particularly relevant in modern life, where demands on your time and energy can be overwhelming. By setting boundaries, you protect your mental well-being and foster an environment where you can thrive. This empowerment, grounded in self-awareness, clear communication, and consistency, ensures that your relationships are respectful and mutually beneficial, free from the strains of manipulation and emotional fatigue. 15. Cultivate a positive mindset. Cultivating a positive mindset is your most powerful tool in mastering the game of reverse psychology. This mindset empowers you to control your thoughts and emotions, regardless of the chaos around you. To develop this, you must consciously choose to focus on the good, practice gratitude, and see negative situations as opportunities for growth. This approach not only protects you from manipulation, but also attracts positive experiences and people into your life. Begin by practicing daily gratitude. Spend a few moments each day reflecting on what you're thankful for, no matter how small. This habit shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what's abundant, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. Moreover, challenge your negative thoughts by questioning their validity and replacing them with positive affirmations. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," reframe it to, "I can learn and grow from this experience." How often do you find yourself caught in negative thought patterns? Recognizing this is the first step towards change. Surround yourself with positivity by spending time with supportive people who uplift and inspire you. Avoid those who drain your energy or contribute to negative thinking. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether it's a hobby, exercise, or spending time in nature. These activities boost your mood and reinforce a positive outlook on life. Have you noticed the impact of your social circle on your mindset? This awareness can guide you in making better choices about who you spend time with. Another crucial aspect is mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment and aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness helps you recognize when negative thoughts creep in and allows you to address them before they spiral out of control. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and journaling can enhance your mindfulness practice and contribute to a more positive mindset. In conclusion, cultivating a positive mindset is essential in winning the mind game. By practicing gratitude, challenging negative thoughts, surrounding yourself with positivity, and being mindful, you create a mental environment resilient to manipulation and negativity. This mindset not only enhances your overall well-being, but also empowers you to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. As you reflect on these strategies, ask yourself, what steps can you take today to start cultivating a more positive mindset? Remember, the journey to a positive mindset is ongoing and requires dedication, but the rewards in your personal and professional life are immeasurable. 16. Master the art of effective communication. Mastering the art of effective communication is essential in the realm of reverse psychology. This skill allows you to convey your thoughts and intentions clearly, reducing misunderstandings and manipulative tactics from others. Effective communication means being assertive, practicing active listening, and expressing yourself with confidence. When you improve your communication skills, you gain control over interactions and foster healthier, more transparent relationships. Think of assertiveness as your ability to express your thoughts, feelings, and needs openly and honestly while respecting others. This helps you stand up for yourself without being aggressive or passive. I understand your point, but I feel differently about this situation. Active listening is another critical component. It involves fully concentrating, understanding, and responding to what is being said, rather than just passively hearing the words. This practice shows respect and empathy, builds trust, and reduces the likelihood of manipulation. To practice active listening, maintain eye contact, nod in agreement, and paraphrase what the other person has said to confirm understanding. Confidence in your communication also plays a vital role. Confidence comes from knowing your worth and believing in your ability to express yourself effectively. Speak clearly and at a moderate pace, and use appropriate body language to reinforce your message. Avoid filler words and unnecessary apologies, as they can undermine your message and make you appear less confident. A relevant story comes to mind. A friend of mine struggled with a manipulative colleague who would frequently push tasks onto him. By learning to communicate assertively, he was able to say, "I understand you're busy, but I have my responsibilities too," which ultimately changed the dynamics of their interactions. Learning these skills can prevent such situations. Remember the words of George Bernard Shaw, "The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place." Mastering communication fosters transparency, builds trust, and enhances the quality of your relationships. As you reflect on these strategies, ask yourself, what steps can you take today to improve your communication skills and build stronger relationships? By being assertive, practicing active listening, and communicating with confidence, you reduce the risk of manipulation and contribute to your mental and emotional well-being. Effective communication is not just about talking, it's about connecting, understanding, and creating meaningful exchanges. This is how you win the mind game and establish healthy, fulfilling relationships. 17. Practice emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the secret weapon in mastering reverse psychology, enabling you to understand, manage, and express your emotions while recognizing and influencing others' emotions. As the philosopher Seneca wisely said, "He who is brave is free," highlighting the importance of mastering one's emotions to achieve true freedom. Emotional intelligence, or EI, is a potent tool that helps you navigate social complexities, build stronger relationships, and make informed decisions. To harness EI, focus on self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of emotional intelligence. It means being conscious of your emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. By understanding your emotional responses, you can manage them better and prevent others from exploiting them. Regular self-reflection and mindfulness practices can enhance your self-awareness. Consider keeping a journal to note your reactions to various situations, which can provide insights into your emotional patterns and help you understand yourself better. Self-regulation involves managing your emotions healthily. This includes staying calm under pressure, handling stress effectively, and avoiding impulsive reactions. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and taking a pause before responding can help you regulate your emotions. Imagine being in a heated argument and taking a moment to breathe deeply before replying. This pause can prevent a regrettable reaction and allow you to respond thoughtfully, maintaining your composure and making rational decisions, even in challenging situations. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It helps you connect with people on a deeper level and respond to their emotions appropriately. Practicing empathy involves active listening, putting yourself in others' shoes, and being genuinely interested in their perspectives. Empathy builds trust and rapport, making it harder for others to manipulate you. Think about a time when you felt truly understood by someone else. That connection likely made you feel valued and respected, illustrating empathy's powerful role in relationships. Lastly, social skills are crucial for building and maintaining relationships. Effective communication, conflict resolution, and teamwork are all part of social skills. By honing these skills, you can navigate social interactions smoothly and influence others positively. Good social skills also help you detect and counteract manipulative behaviors. Being adept at conflict resolution allows you to address disagreements constructively, fostering a cooperative environment rather than one filled with tension and mistrust. In conclusion, practicing emotional intelligence is a key strategy in winning the mind game of reverse psychology. By enhancing self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills, you gain better control over your emotions and interactions. Emotional intelligence not only improves your relationships but also equips you to handle manipulative tactics with grace and resilience. Remember the words of Aristotle: "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." In today's fast-paced world where emotional intelligence is often overlooked, mastering it can set you apart, enabling you to build meaningful connections and navigate life's challenges effectively. By focusing on these core elements, you can create a more balanced, fulfilling life, both personally and professionally. 18. Embrace the power of patience. Patience is a virtue that is often underestimated in the fast-paced world we live in today. But it is a powerful tool in reverse psychology. When you exercise patience, you demonstrate control over your impulses and emotions, which can be incredibly disarming to those attempting to manipulate you. Patience allows you to observe situations more clearly, make thoughtful decisions, and avoid reacting hastily to provocations. As Lao Tzu once said, "A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live." This inner courage is the essence of patience. Begin by practicing mindfulness and recognizing the triggers that make you feel impatient. Understanding these triggers allows you to anticipate situations where your patience might be tested and prepares you to handle them more calmly. If you know that traffic jams make you anxious, prepare yourself mentally before you get behind the wheel. Have you ever noticed how being aware of your triggers can help you manage your reactions better? Patience is also about delayed gratification. In a world where instant results are often expected, the ability to wait and endure discomfort for a greater outcome is a rare but valuable skill. This can apply to personal goals, relationships, and professional achievements. Reflect on a time when waiting for something paid off in the long run, perhaps a promotion at work, a relationship that deepened over time, or a personal project that required sustained effort. To cultivate patience, practice deep breathing and meditation. These techniques help you center your thoughts and stay calm in stressful situations. When faced with a challenging interaction, take a few deep breaths before responding. This simple act can prevent you from reacting impulsively and allow you to respond more thoughtfully. Additionally, practicing gratitude can help shift your focus from what's causing your impatience to what's positive in your life. Embracing the power of patience is a crucial strategy in winning the mind game. By understanding your triggers, practicing mindfulness, and valuing delayed gratification, you develop a sense of inner peace and control that shields you from manipulation. Remember the words of Aristotle, "Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet." In today's fast-paced world, patience can set you apart, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. 19. Leverage the strength of silence. Silence is often seen as passive, but in the realm of reverse psychology, it can be a powerful and strategic tool. Using silence effectively can communicate strength, control, and wisdom. It allows you to gather your thoughts, listen more intently, and often makes others more eager to fill the void, revealing their intentions and thoughts. As Jiddu Krishnamurti said, "The ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence." Silence gives you the space to observe without immediate reaction, which is crucial in managing manipulative situations. Start by practicing intentional silence in your interactions. This doesn't mean withdrawing or becoming uncommunicative, but rather choosing moments to remain silent and listen. When someone tries to provoke you or push you into a hasty decision, use silence as a way to pause and reflect. This can be disconcerting for the other person and can shift the power dynamic in your favor. Have you ever noticed how powerful a well-timed pause can be in a conversation? Silence also enhances your listening skills. By staying silent, you can fully focus on what the other person is saying, picking up on nuances and underlying messages that you might miss if you were quick to respond. This deeper understanding can provide you with valuable insights and help you respond more effectively. For example, during a negotiation, remaining silent after a proposal can compel the other party to reveal more information or make concessions. Another aspect of leveraging silence is using it as a form of nonverbal communication. Silence can convey a range of emotions and intentions, from contemplation and agreement to disapproval and resistance. Understanding and using this form of communication can make your interactions more impactful and less prone to misinterpretation. Reflect on a situation where your silence spoke louder than words. What message did it send? In conclusion, leveraging the strength of silence is a vital strategy in winning the mind game. By practicing intentional silence, enhancing your listening skills, and using nonverbal communication, you gain a powerful tool that helps you navigate social interactions with greater control and insight. Remember the words of Thomas Carlyle: "Silence is deep as eternity, speech is shallow as time." In a world filled with noise, the ability to wield silence effectively can set you apart and give you an edge in managing relationships and avoiding manipulation. We've journeyed together through the twists and turns of reverse psychology, uncovering 13 powerful lessons on transforming rejection into a tool for your success. Remember, each no you face is a stepping stone to resilience, a lesson in Stoicism teaching us to channel our inner strength. Now, I challenge you to apply these insights in your daily life. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I'm eager to hear your stories of triumph, so hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. If you're at a loss for words, just type "strength in adversity" to show you've made it through our session. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us towards wisdom, understanding, and above all, the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity. Like this video if you found it helpful, share it with others who might benefit, and make sure to subscribe to Stoic in Your Life so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. Stay stoic.